Good evening, race fans, and it has been a great year. We started this podcast in April of last year, 2020, and we are now on season 2. So we've done this video podcast really to encourage everybody in the racing industry to sort of keep up with the times, keep connected, and it's been a really, really great year, even though we've been in lockdown. So in the past episodes, we've had racing enthusiasts come onto the show like Dominic Roque, our friends Richard Gutierrez, Daniel Matsunaga. We've had James Deacon on the show. And of course, we've even had people from abroad like Keith Code from the California Superbike School, and of course, many other racing personalities. And in one way or another, we've learned a lot of things from these guests. You know, what's very important when we have a guest is that we try to impart something new to everybody that watches the show. Okay. Now, my name is Jp Tuason, and I'm the founder and CEO of Tuason Racing. And I'm here really every week to share with you guys your dose of anything in the racing industry here at Riding Shotgun Conversations Season 2. Okay, so for tonight on Season 2, our first episode, I have an amazing guest. He is a very, very good friend of our families. He is the king of the nightlife, also known as the connoisseur of finer things in life. Our guest will share his love for cars and other exquisite things. Let's welcome Mr. Louie Ysmael. Louie, come on down. Woohoo! What's up?
Hi,
How you doing?
Good.
Man,
good,
have
good.
I missed you.
Yeah.
I have super missed you. Our nights out, our drinks, our conversations.
Yeah.
When is that going to happen again?
Well, I hope soon, but right now it doesn't look too good.
No, I think it's a matter of time. Have you gotten vaccinated yet?
Next week I'm due. I'm just
Oh,
waiting for. I
wow.
was waiting for the schedule, so
Congratulations.
I got finally.
Yeah. What are you getting? What are you getting? I think people are interested to know.
Well, I'm getting the Sinovac. I guess there's no other choice.
Okay, Sinovac.
Yeah.
That's okay. If I were to get one, Sinovac for me would be okay as well. I would take that.
Any vaccine is good. It'll just keep you out of the hospital. You know.
That's right. That's right. I hear you. Everybody out there watching now, get vaccinated so that we can get back to our to our kind of normal life from before. So go out there and get vaccinated, guys. I hope to get vaccinated by next month. We've got some stocks coming in, so crossing my fingers. But all of our viewers out there, Lou, are excited. They're here to hear your story. And I guess my first question for you tonight is, how did your love or passion for cars get started? Because you love cars, man.
Well, ever since I was a kid, my father was a real automobile enthusiast. He had several cars specially made for him. He had an Alfa specially made for him, a Super Giuliello. He had a Ferrari Vignale made for him, which was just sold at Sotheby's for about 5.6 to an anonymous buyer. And
wow.
Well, as I grew up, I first started with drag racing.
Wow.
My generation started competing in drag racing. My brother got me into it, my brother Johnny. And, we were drag racing here in Meralco Avenue, in Libis, in all those places, and it was legal. Then, I went abroad, and I've always followed the automobile, the progress of motor racing, and I started to do karting with your dad. I don't know.
That's
if you remember
right.
that.
Oh my God! Yeah, I think we've got a photo in a minute.
Yeah, I did a little bit of rallying with Boy Ochoa and some of that gang. The Wind Imperial, Mandy Duque, Alex Limoco, Boy Saicon,
That's the
these guys.
that's the gang. That was the gang.
Yeah. Uh, this was when Alabang was just talahib. We used to just practice in Ayala Alabang, and well, I've had several uh, nice automobiles as I grew up. Uh, I had a couple of vet. I had a '59 Vet with a 350 cc engine in it, the V8, and I had a 409, another 56 Vet, which used to be owned by Doji Laurel. I got it from Manolo Maceda. I had a '69 Le Mans with a 396 in it. Uh, I had my Dino, a Fiat Dino with a Ferrari V6. The first Dino that came out was Fiat before Ferrari, the Ferrari Dino. And I got that when I was in Switzerland studying.
That's
And
right. And that was the first photo, right? That was the first photo. The
first
Dino.
photo, yeah, that's it. That's already here in Manila. I brought it back home. That's it.
Is this car still with you?
No, right now it's with a good friend uh, uh, on blocks. I'm sorry to say, hasn't been restored, but it's okay. It can be restored, but he's got to send it to Italy.
Okay.
Right.
Big job,
And,
huh?
Yeah, I had a Camaro RS. I had a 500 SEC Benz. That black one. You remember my black Benz?
Yes. Yes, I do.
LMY 500. The
Yes.
plates. Boy Ochoa used to say, "Love Louie Ysmael 500 sex." I miss
Nice.
that guy. I miss that guy.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
and then I did some Vios Cup racing with you. Yeah. But
That's right.
yeah, with your Tuason racing experience, and
That's right.
I well, I've been kind of out of the loop lately. I've just been concentrating on my daughter. I have a special needs child who is very, very close to me. Her name is Missy, but she's now in Palawan with her mom, where it's safer.
Right.
So hopefully I can see her soon. And meanwhile, our businesses, which is of course the other part of my life, the nightlife, uh, I don't think we'll be able to see that coming again into fruition in a very near future. It doesn't look too good.
Okay.
The power.
But do you think the clubs would come back later on in the same way, or do you think they're going to be pivoting into a different sort of business model?
I think they'll be different. It won't be the same as before.
Really? Yeah. Wow.
I mean, to have people crowded in a club, jumping around, screaming, tight together. Wala na.
That used to be us.
Wala na yan.
Wala na yan, huh?
Even in restaurants, you see, these plastic shields in front of you. This virus has to go 100%. If there's still just a little bit of a virus or new strains out, all these vaccines coming around would be useless. I personally believe that it's going to end up not if you're going to get it, but when you're going to get infected.
Right.
Eventually, people will either get infected or be. Very few people can be completely immune to it. So before that happens, we just have to ride along with virtual entertainment. You know what I mean? But
you should come and do our virtual races. It's crazy. We get 100 players to come and race. It's nuts.
What do you do? What one of those machines?
Yeah,
The
the simulator rigs.
the
I'll show
simulator.
you some. I'll show you some photos later. Yeah, I can lend you one for a weekend. Come and try it.
Sige, sige, sige.
Send it to your house.
Oh, I have one
But
upstairs, the old one.
okay, okay,
You know, the
yeah.
one.
Show me what you've got. Maybe we can take a look at it. Maybe we can help you set it up. But
Oh no, it's
you've already started to mention it, right? That things may not become the same as they used to be. People are sort of we're seeing a lot of people sort of having that you only live once kind of attitude already. People are going out there, they're buying supercars, they're buying motorcycles. People are going kind of nuts, right? And if
yeah.
I can ask you, right, you were saying that everybody's eventually going to get this virus. I actually totally agree with you. It's not a matter of
If you
it's a
get
matter
it,
of when. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
everybody's going to eventually get it, right? So if you had that sort of frame of mind, right, that you're eventually going to get it, and you have this passion for cars, and you could have that one more crazy best car, what would you get?
Oh my God, what a that's a loaded
Right?
question. Uh,
Yeah.
there's so
If you could
many,
have that
so many.
one more crazy car, what would you get? Out of all the
Well,
cars that you've driven or tried or would want to try, what would you have?
uh,
What more would you have?
well, I would probably just get a. You know, all the cars that are coming out now are so super expensive. I think even just an old Audi Quattro, man. A
Really?
souped up rally Audi Quattro would would probably compete with any supercar around here these days.
Wow. That would put a smile on your face, huh?
Yeah,
An Audi
yeah,
Quattro. Wow. Okay. Good to know.
yeah.
Good to know. But what about
But
with all the
but
cars
of
that you've
course,
owned? What's your
but of
favorite?
course,
Yeah.
if I want to dream some more, then of course I'll get a Bugatti Chiron, man. Or 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 the new the latest Ferrari or the latest Lamborghini. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But right now, what are you gonna do with a car like that here? You know,
Hmm.
you'd have more use for an Audi Quattro in this country than you would with a supercar like that, which you have to watch getting scratched here, getting you know, you
Yeah.
get something that's built for here to Baguio in an hour and a half.
Yeah. A little bit more practical, just a little bit more, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Out of all the cars that you've owned, which one was your favorite, Lou?
Oh, my Dino, without a doubt, because I had lots of good experiences with it in Europe and here.
And what was your most
It
memorable one or
oh,
craziest one?
we used to do cannonballs from Geneva to Paris with my
Really?
friends,
Oh my God.
with their Porsches, their Jags, and uh, the last to come in, we had stages before Paris. We had stops from one restaurant to the other, and
Hmm.
whoever lost that stage would pay for the dinner.
No.
So the Swiss police were no one to mess around with. So they at that now even worse. So at that time, I got a female friend of mine to come with me, and she put a pillow on her stomach and pretended she was pregnant. So I, I was supposed to be rushing to the hospital, but I got caught by the Swiss police, and it worked.
Really? They let you go?
They let me go because I said that she pretended to be sweating and really ready to give birth. So I said we were going to burn for to take her to her hospital where her family was, and
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's just one of many, uh, many experiences. Yeah. Not just here, but
Okay.
not just there, but here also. I loved driving to Baguio when there was no NLEX,
Hmm.
just MacArthur Highway all the way to Cannon, and we used to make it in like 2 hours 10 minutes, all the way
Wow.
to
Really?
yeah, from Balintawak to the Lion, 2 hours 10.
Wow. That must have been gunning it, dude.
Yeah, no NLEX. Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
Kala
yeah, yeah, yeah,
kala
yeah.
ko lang manok at saka kalabaw, pare.
Wow.
Cross, crossing the street. No tricycles, no
Dude,
buses. I'm talking of
that's
the
like a
late
six that used to be a
early
6 hour
70s.
drive.
Yeah, yeah, but we would just floor it, man. We'd go through Urdaneta at 180, man.
And what would you be driving?
Any car. Any car. From
Nice.
Toyota Corolla to my Dino to the Porsche. We used to the Joey Potenciano's 930. Man, I got we were crazy. I mean, it's a good thing we're still alive.
Well, let's talk about some of your motorsports experience, right? Because you've had so much passion for cars. You did go racing, and I think we've got some photos of when we went karting together. So so we actually had this
Yeah,
the
warning.
awarding of the race series at Euphoria. Of course, it had to be Euphoria. Woo!
That's right. Yeah.
So who do we
Yeah.
have in this photo?
That's Tony Boy Florendo, myself, Congressman Jules Ledesma, Mike Potenciano, Jp Tuason,
That's me. Yeah. Oh my God.
yeah, Mackie
From the
Carapian,
Baol.
Mackie Carapian, Pacoy Ventura, Boy Ochoa, and I forgot who this guy is, you know.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not sure because
awarded.
it's a bit sideways, but those were such
Yeah,
great times.
yeah, this
And
is nine.
you were karting with along with us, right? This was the national series that Mike Potenciano organized.
Right.
So we raced, I think, in Davao, Iloilo, Cebu,
Davao, Ilo, and Cebu. And
yeah, Manila as
and
well in
Manila.
PICC.
Yep, yep.
And then we
And
did the awarding at Euphoria.
yeah,
Man,
yeah.
what great times!
Yeah, and we used to practice in that place in Libis, in Ajit.
That's right, JRC used to be called
JRC.
JRC.
Yeah,
That's right.
right. Boy, now it's a Lander supermarket, I think.
It is. That's right. And then after that, you did the Focus Cup with us, right? So
Ford Focus.
you did the Ford Focus Cup with us, and I think you went racing with Cito Beltran,
Right.
um, Mike
James.
Toledo,
James
James
Deacon.
Deacon, Fem
Yeah.
Baranda. I think we've got a photo of that
Yeah,
as well
Gino,
that we
Gino
can show, right?
Rufino.
Gino Rufino, man, you guys raced against those guys, yeah.
Yeah, Gino was all the kids.
And
I think I was
what was your strategy? What was your strategy versus those guys?
not no strategy. No
No
strategy.
strategy.
Uh, Get them puyat the night before.
Party out with them the night before, right? I
Part
mean,
with
nobody
them
can
the night
party better
before.
than you. So,
Yeah.
man, those were such great
Yeah,
times.
I did a couple of the Peugeot thing also, you know.
That's right. That's right. We did the Targa.
The 208
That
Peugeot thing, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We did that Targa rally
Yeah,
in
there you
Manila
go.
and Clark.
That was fun. Yeah,
That was super. Yeah, that was super.
yeah, yeah.
If there's one more driving event that you could do after the pandemic, what would it be?
Well, are there any events now here? Well, wala.
Well, if there was one that was going to come up or one that you wished you could do after the pandemic, what would it be?
It would
Maybe see
probably
a
be
Formula One race or something.
it would be a rally, probably. For in
You,
Manila, if I can participate,
yeah, Manila or anywhere in the world. What would be your bucket list motorsport event to either go to or attend or participate in?
well, I've seen a lot of F1s. I've seen about 10 F1s around the world.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Fortunately, I was able to see Singapore about 3 times, Spa twice, Monte Carlo 3 or 4 times, uh, Paul Ricard once, Monza once.
Wow,
Uh,
nice.
yeah,
Great
but
tracks.
of course, it would be nice to drive an F1. That would be an ultimate dream. Drive an F1
You,
car.
you, you know they have those experiences now. You can drive an old F1 car. I know somebody. I might be able to connect
Well,
you.
they used to have the two-seater F1 where you could ride with one guy.
That's right. That's right. That's
And
right. That's right.
in Italy, in I think it was Ferrari that
That's
you would
right.
ride around their Mugello with somebody else. Yeah.
Okay,
Or
so we're
or rally would be nice. You
what
know,
which rally?
or any crazy rally. Monte Carlo. Wow. You know, um, for me, I think rally drivers are just as skilled as F1 drivers, uh,
Yeah,
especially
for
the
sure.
especially with the cars they have these days for rally. Um,
Yeah, you know the
I think I think it'd be easier for a rally driver to adapt to an F1 car easier than for a F1 driver to adapt to a rally car.
and I would totally agree with you right there because you know the Formula One drivers, they're on a closed circuit driving around the same set of corners lap after lap, right? You've
Right.
got the rally drivers driving on different surfaces. They'll pass a corner once and they'll never pass it again, right, for the whole race. And they're
Yeah.
going hundreds of miles, super
Going,
fast on little roads.
they're
And I
going
tell you,
200
it's
kilometers an hour in a road that's that kasha
yeah,
lang, sabi
sure,
ko.
sure. And they've got a navigator telling them to go flat out when they can't really see where to go. Man, it's balls out racing, right?
It's really balls racing. I love it. I love watching the on car cam.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I hear you.
Although
All
they
right, so
don't
we're
broadcast it anymore.
yeah, yeah. Well, there's a new one,
WRC.
right? There's a new one, that electric rally. Do you see that?
Yeah, but that doesn't really turn me on.
Yeah, it's a
I don't
bit
like
different as
cars.
well for me.
I don't like cars that whistle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear you. I hear you. It's not the same.
No.
Okay, so as we're getting to the end of our conversation, Lou, my last question for you would be for all of these up and coming car enthusiasts. You know, these people that love vehicles as well. Uh, they're young. They're going to make mistakes with cars. They're going to do silly things with cars. What would be your advice for all of these young and up and coming car enthusiasts?
Well, if you have the ability, you have the money, and you have common sense, then continue with the sport. But don't always be careful. Don't be reckless. Take the sport to the track, not on the streets, and I think you'll be okay.
That's
Don't
exactly what
like
RS said. RSA said, right? Did you see that video?
exactly. Yeah,
He just said, don't go crazy on the Skyway. Go to Clark.
go to Clark. I'll compete with you there.
That's right. He'll bring out
Yeah,
one of his simple cars. We can
yeah,
bring a
yeah,
simple car
the,
too.
the, the TVR Griffith. Simple lang yan,
That's
ah.
right.
But it's the classic one that he meant, not the new 500 horsepower one. Huh? He has the
Ah,
old
okay.
Griffith. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he
made by
he's got a lot of cars. He's
yeah.
got a collection of crazy beautiful cars.
yeah, fantastic. Yep.
Okay, so there you go. This has been JP Tuason and the famous Louie Y. Thanks,
Thank you for having
everybody.
me, JP.
Of course, of course. So
See
again,
you in your beach
Louis, if
house.
people want
See you
to
in your
follow
beach
you,
house.
are you on social media? Are you like on Instagram or something? Can people follow you? You've got too many
Yeah, well,
friends.
I think I've had about 80 posts live on Instagram in the 3 years I've been on it. uh, on Facebook, I just post jokes. So,
Yeah, I love all the jokes that you post. I'm one of
yeah,
the first guys to like it.
yeah, yeah.
Good vibes, good vibes.
Yeah, that's all I want. Good vibe. No, no politics, no family problems, and no, you know, religious or anything like that. Don't get too heavy on Facebook,
Agreed.
right?
All right, so please again, don't forget to follow us on our social media at Tuason Racing and subscribe to our YouTube and look for our channel Tuason Racing TV. Don't forget to hit our notification bell so that you keep updated with our latest happenings. And of course, every Wednesday, check out our Riding Shotgun Conversation Season 2 every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. And if you guys have any topics or features that you would like us to look into, please just message us and we will check it out. So again, this has been JP Tuason and Mr. Louie Ysmael in the house. Woo! Thanks, Lou.
See you,
See
see you in your
you.
beach house.